Howdy. One can only wonder about the cloud in the sky. Yeah, there's basically only one cloud, which is this one here in the background, which is rather interesting because it has been there for many, many hours at the same place. And it changes a little bit, but it stays in place. And here, around the sun, never mind or don't mind or whatever, just don't care about these reddish things. These are lens flare things. They don't do anything to the hole. But as I yesterday said, that there is something, some hue in the sky. And you can see it probably around the sun. There is something. And it's like everywhere. You just see it now here around the sun. And there's another streak here, which is in a way perpendicular to this. And here we have something also going on. And it's streaky also here. And yeah, it's rather boring in a way. There's just this one cloud and now we have an airplane flying through. Yeah, it's a very intriguing cloud actually. It's not too boring, but there could be more. And the only place where this streak from the airplane, whatever it's called in English, here, where they are at the same vicinity, it consists much longer because here you don't see anything of it. There might be a charge differential within this atmospheric layer. But anyway, now let's go to something interesting. We have to talk about the Bezimianny Volcano. Now let's just first watch the left side. Because it erupted. Massive eruption. Today, some hours ago. Stratovolcano. Now here, let's start off with this. Bezimianny, unnamed, was considered extinct until it erupted violently in 1955 to 56 after a slumber of probably 1,000 years. It is one of the most active volcanoes in Kamchatka. The eruption followed a massive flank failure similar to Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980. Did anyone say Mount St. Helens? Yes. Mount St. Helens in the USA is a cryptodome. It has the world's fastest growing glacier within its caldera and it has attached these, as I call them, white rivers. And my mountain water paper is still not in the internet, so I won't share that before it is on the internet with you here. Sorry for that. But anyway, I have a playlist about the whole theme. More than 300 videos, so check this out. The White Rivers and Mount St. Helens. And the Bezimianny. So, do we have to consider that Bezimianny is also a cryptodome? I don't know. Bezimianny Volcano, Kamchatka. Massive eruption sent ash up to 12 kilometers in strong pyroclastic flow this morning. Aviation color raised to red. Yeah, check it out. If you are really open-minded, you can listen to the next thing I say. If you are not, keep your ears closed. But maybe you should just listen and think about it. Imagine this kind of picture taken from the Alps region. It would be outrageous. But anyway, huge ash column rising from Bezimianny Volcano this morning. A major eruption appeared at the volcano early this morning at 5:38 local time. A spectacular grey ash abundant plume rose up to 12 kilometers. Now let's check out this picture. That looks really interesting. Yes. And extended about 20 kilometers to the southeast of the volcano. An impressive satellite image acquired from the European Space Agency Sentinel-2 portrays the significant plume traces affecting the nearest eastern shore by tephra deposits. From accessible images of the eruption from local observers, it could be seen the huge billowing ash plume spreading into an umbrella cloud, an eruption plume region where it rises until it reaches a level of neutral buoyancy. Or maybe not. It's not about buoyancy. Like a boat floats because it's buoyant. You know? But we are talking about the ash plume within our atmosphere. So it doesn't float in a way as a boat floats. It's rock after all. Meaning its density is the same as the surrounding or the charge. And it might have been stopped by a double layer of our atmosphere. The eruption culminated in a massive and dilute pyroclastic flow as well, scooting across the vast edifice area. Whether the powerful explosion destroyed the actively growing lava dome area is not clear yet. We might to conclude it later from upcoming taken images or satellite images. Judging from available photos, it might be Pelian type currents are triggered by explosive events on growing lava domes, but this is just a hypothesis so far. Yeah, maybe I have to check out if there has been a glacier growing on this volcano. A huge amount of fine ash particles released from the eruption might present a danger for aviation, and precautions with air traffic must be taken. Therefore, the credit level observatory raised the aviation color code to red. The activity at the volcano has been gradually increasing over the past week or so by generating the vigorous eruption on 29th March. What? By generating the vigorous eruption? No, anyway. Let's check out Windy quickly. Because here is Kamchatka. And the prevailing winds are at the moment almost straightly pointed to the Americans. It makes a bend here. So whatever stuff, and this is I think 7,000 meters in height, yes. Let's take 10, so there's even more winds. Then it seems that this is, if there is like more coming or whatever, how much there was coming out of this volcano now. And there are many other volcanoes on Kamchatka. Here is Kamchatka. And here's the USA. So maybe this eruption could be a bummer for the summer for the USA. And we have also to consider that there is also Iceland, which is very active. There are a few volcanoes which could be erupting tomorrow or today. They are, or seem to be quite ready. But we have to follow this, how much and where it goes and what does it do to the sun or the sunlight. If there is too much stuff in the atmosphere, would it get dimmer, you know? Could there be acid rain? Stuff like that. So hopefully this was it from Kamchatka for this time. And maybe there's more to the south. And it doesn't do much, but there are many other volcanoes there. Maybe this is it. Maybe, I don't know. This could be Bezimianny. Well, anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks. It was my third attempt to make this video. Anyway, thanks.